Welcome to the PA Data PowerShot titled Student Learning Assessments, Types and Purposes. We hope you find this PowerShot to be powerful in your work. Check out the companion guide for ideas and action steps you can take after watching the video. Today we'll accomplish 3 goals. Enhance our understanding of the 4 types of student learning assessments. Consider how the 4 types can be used in classrooms and schools, and finally, we will explore the benefits of using a range of student learning assessments to promote student growth and achievement. So, where do student learning assessments fit in the bigger picture of data? Bernhard describes 4 types of data: perception, process, demographic, and student learning. We're deepening our knowledge of student learning data by considering the 4 types of student learning assessments. These 4 types are summative, formative, benchmark, and diagnostic. When discussing the 4 types, it can be helpful to use some simple phrases as a memory cue. Summative assessments are assessments at the end of a period of instruction, summing up the learning that has taken place. One might think of them as at the gate, before the student exits a course or grade. They are assessments of the learning. Formative assessments are along the way to the summative assessments, informing both the teacher and the student about their teaching and learning. They are for the learning as it happens. Benchmark assessments tell us where students are relative to end-of-year outcomes. They can answer the questions, where are we, and are we there yet? Valid and reliable benchmark assessments are tied to specific and quantifiable end-of-year outcomes. Finally, diagnostic assessments go deeper to determine specific concepts and skills that a student or students need to further their learning. Let's get more specific. First, some examples of summative assessments that evaluate learning. These are our at-the-gate assessments, like midterms and final exams. In these cases, the gate is the midterm in the course, or the end of the course. There are also gates during the year, like a cumulative work project, or a chapter or unit test. Our statewide PSSA and Keystone exams are also summative, as are the PSAT, SAT, ACT, NOCD, and NIMS exams. Formative assessments inform our teaching and learning along the way. First, they can inform a teacher by helping to answer the questions: did my students learn what I just taught? To what degree? Who did, and who didn't? That can inform what to do next, that same day, in the next minute, or the next lesson. Formative assessment also informs a student, helping them reflect on what they know, where they're having challenges, and where they may need extra help or support. There are many examples of formative assessments, like these. The important thing to keep in mind is that the goal of formative assessment is to assess all students, not just to hear from a few or one student. Benchmark assessments help to locate us. They answer that key question, where are we? They are administered periodically, at scheduled and specific times, in many cases at the beginning, middle, and end of year, or perhaps quarterly. Benchmark assessments evaluate where students are relative to end-of-year goals or standards. There are at least 4 purposes for these assessments. Since they are based on end-of-year outcomes, they communicate expectations for learning. They inform instruction and can be used to predict whether students, classes, and schools are on track to meet end-of-year outcomes such as proficiency on the PSSA or Keystone exams. They also can help with monitoring and evaluating instructional effectiveness or the effectiveness of a program. There are many benchmark assessments available commercially. These are just a few examples. When choosing and using a benchmark assessment, we should always be clear on the purpose, as well as the validity and reliability, which is often represented in the accompanying technical manual. Finally, diagnostic assessments. These are a guide helping us to answer the question, what do we need? They are typically used when a teacher wants to gather more information as to why a student is not progressing at the expected rate. The purpose is to discover data that can point to underlying causes, perhaps a skill gap, or a missing prerequisite skill or concept. This can assist in designing instruction or an intervention. There are both formal and informal diagnostic assessments. Formal might be standardized measures that have technical reliability behind them, like Pennsylvania's CDT. Informal measures can also be useful and might look more like skill inventories such as the Core Phonics Survey and error analysis of student work. Additionally, progress monitoring probes, which are formative in nature, can be used diagnostically if an error analysis is performed. A combination of these different student assessments in balance is the goal. This approach will help you form a comprehensive assessment plan and see a more complete picture of student learning. Should you have questions or want more information about this topic, please email the PVAS statewide team for PD at pdpvas@iu13.org or call 717-606-1911. See you for the next PD Power Shot.